There was a new doctor in a small town, a young woman. She was received quite well by everybody. But there was one old man who wasn't very impressed by her. This old town grouch, was named Jim Jones. That's kind of an interesting name, isn't it? But anyway, this old grouch in this small town, Jim Jones. And he was determined to show this new doctor that she wasn't all that great. So he made an appointment to go see her. "Doctor," he said, when he met her, "I have lost my sense of smell." First of all, I should say he's lost his sense of taste. I guess I've lost my sense of smell today, but he didn't. He lost his sense of taste. And then she said, "What you need is my special concoction number 3. So she gave a dose of it to this old town grouch, Jim Jones, and immediately he spit it out. "That's gross," he yelled. "Well, I just restored your sense of taste, didn't I?" Boy, she outfoxed him, didn't she? Well, he wasn't finished with her yet. So he went back, made another appointment. He went back, and he had a new complaint. "I've lost my memory, doctor." Well, with kind of a smile, kind of a sly smile, knowing what he was trying to do, she said, "What you need is another dose of my special concoction number 3. Well, before this Jim Jones fled from her office, he fled from her office before she could even get a chance to give it to him. So evidently, his memory was not as bad as he thought. Why do I bring up such a silly, crazy little story? Memory. Memory. It was very, very important to the people of Israel. You know, that's obvious from our Old Testament lesson. I'm sure it reminded you of years in Sunday school. The story about the Jews going down into the land of Egypt. And there they prospered and they multiplied. Then, of course, the Egyptians were not too happy because they were becoming such a large minority and prospering so much, and they turned them into slaves. And then they complained. And of course the Lord provided the deliverer Moses, who had, by the way, become second only in command to Pharaoh himself, and led the people out of the land of Egypt. That wonderful story that will probably all of us know from memory. Surely, surely, every Jewish person on the face of the earth knows about it. On the Sabbath, the Jews remembered this story. On their sacred feasts, they remembered this story. They brought their offerings to the altar. They remembered this story. Memory was important to them. Extremely important. Have you noticed how the Jewish people through the centuries have told this story and many other stories over and over and over again? Because of what the story tells to them and literally to the whole world.